Zikhona, a very good afternoon to you. What is the latest on the ground now as far as the next steps that the students are going to be embarking on this afternoon?
The students have now been joined by several organizations such as the Right to Know campaign, Safdu, Nahau, in their protest. We've just left the Johannesburg Central Police Station where academics of both Wits University as well as UJ laid a complaint of police brutality with regards to the action that we saw taking place in the streets of Johannesburg yesterday, where police fired rubber bullets at protesting students, and unfortunately and tragically that resulted in the death of a 35-year-old man. I'm now joined by one of the academics who is supporting the students, Dr. Ngwane from the University of Johannesburg. Why was it so important for you to come out here today?
Well, I'm fighting for free education from kindergarten to university. Also, I'm not happy with police brutality. A young father of 3 children was killed yesterday, an innocent father, because Minister Blake Nzimande, instead of addressing the problems of students, is sending police. So we say there must be free education, fees must fall, must revive. All students must get free education, especially because of COVID. Parents lost jobs, so how are they going to pay for fees? Everyone has the right to education.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ngwane, who is an academic from the University of Johannesburg. Behind me, students are now marching through the streets of Johannesburg. We know that from here, from the police station, they are going to be marching to Luthuli House, where they will be meeting with ANC leaders. Thereafter, they will go to the Constitutional Court to deliver a memorandum of demands. Let's take a listen to the president of Wits University, Mbendulo Mfeka, who is addressing students at the moment.
In the manner we've agreed to. When we sing with one command. When we move with one command. We're not going to have competition. We are not here for space or platform or funny things. We are here to raise the cries and demands of students, not only at Wits, but across the entire country. Amanda! Amanda! Solomon! Solomon!
So students have been protesting since about 9 o'clock this morning, marching through the streets of Johannesburg. They started off on Jan Smuts Avenue outside the Wits entrance there because they've been prohibited from entering the university. Thereafter, they moved to the police station where they were joined by other organizations who are supportive of the students standing solidarity with them protesting for the scrapping of historical debt, for example, and for free education ultimately. As I've mentioned, they are now moving towards Luthuli House and thereafter to the Constitutional Court, where the president will deliver a memorandum of demand. Let's take a listen at the students as they sing through the streets of Johannesburg. Significant song and name that they are singing, Solomon Mahlangu, who also died at a very young age while trying to fight for the freedom of this country. So the songs that the students have been singing also echo a very sentimental part of our history as a country. The name that they are singing about now is a man who died fighting for the freedom of young people in particular. So it's quite significant that students do sing such songs for them at this time in particular, because they are fighting for their own freedom ultimately.
Zikhona Tshona out on the streets of Johannesburg as students led by the SRC of Wits march to Luthuli House, where they are scheduled to meet with the leadership there, and thereafter they will be marching to the Constitutional Hill. Do stay with us. This is your daytime update. We'll be right back with more of your day's top stories.